Yeah, I am. Really excited. Yeah, super sure. Yeah, so it's just rolling now. We're in. Yeah, good. Okay, well, I am just sitting down to do a reading, so I am really glad. Thank you for telling me. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll see you then. All right, love you. Hi, guys. Holy buckets. Here we are. Oh, my daughter called. Sorry. I need to find you guys because I'm doing a Q&A. You got questions? Put them on in there. I've been doing readings this week. Whoop. And there's so many people wanting messages, so I said, Tina, just do it today. Just do it. So here we are. So we have one question here so far. I don't know what you're asking me, honey. Like 1B ed exam June. Can you speak English? I don't know. I wish I could. June me hui H clear hoga. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what you're asking me, hon. Can you be more specific? Let's see what's going on here. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for hitting the like button. The way to hit the like button is the three things, the dots in the right hand corner. I'm doing question and answer session, and I will stay here for a little while, but like if I don't get any questions that I can understand, I don't know what to do about it besides hang up, right? So if you have a question, please use the translator, English translator, if you're in another language, because I really don't understand your language here. I feel like this is about an exam. I'm just looking at this. It says 1 year from now, which probably doesn't make sense because I don't understand I don't know what you're asking me. So I don't know. Maybe I just don't do questions today. Maybe I'll just do a story, a tarot story. I don't know. Let's see. Spirit, what do you want these guys to know today? There's no one here. God, I was doing it over the weekend, and there was hundreds of people coming on and going like, I need to know this. And I'm like, dude, I'm doing a all signs. So then I open up and nobody's here. Let's do a tarot story then. Okay. So let me see what these guys need to know today. The moon. Okay, so this could be about emotions. Maybe you're feeling emotional. Maybe there's a lot of fear going on for someone here, is what I'm feeling. Someone's stressed out. Maybe they don't know, maybe they're not looking at themselves clearly. I feel like there's either someone coming in, or it's saying like, you got to love yourself a little bit more. I feel like this is stemming from a childhood wound, with the Six of Cups, or an old lover, right? So, let's see. I feel like you have the power to change anything that you want to change, and I feel like you can, and I think you're gonna. I feel like you're thinking about the things that you really, really want, and I feel like the devil energy is right there. So, like, you gotta clear up whatever negative feeling you have about yourself, so that you can make the change that you want to make. I feel like it's up to you. On the next full moon, which is probably in a couple of weeks, I feel like it's time for you to really, like, within the next 2 weeks, really, really get in mind, like, what is it that I really want, Get clear on your intentions, because that's what it's saying. Like, this is your magical time, like, you make the wish, you put it out there, you set your intention, and you are the emperor, so you can make it happen. And that's what I feel like is happening. I feel like you're walking away from something. Somebody's walking away, somebody's leaving the sitch, and I mean, it's about you, whoever's watching this, right? I think you're worried about it. I think it's a love situation. I think it goes a long way back. It could go all the way back to childhood, or you could have had past life with this person. um, but they're on your mind all the time, and I feel like that's what needs to change, because it's causing some kind of friction inside of you with that devil mirror. Okay, there is a transformation coming here in you, but it does involve, like, you have to kind of surrender to your higher self. Look at all these queens coming out in a row. 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. What does that mean, 3 queens? It means that you're going through a transformation, and you're turning into the Empress. I feel like you've got the Queen of Cups, which is like, this is the emotional queen, and what she does about this emotions that she seems like she can't handle, because she feels everything. So what she does about it is she surrenders, like, she just surrenders it. And then the Queen of Swords, she's kind of like, these emotions are useful, but they're not meant for me. Queen of Swords. Taking the emotion out of it, being logical here. That's what happens when you surrender the emotions. The Queen of Swords comes out, and you're like, okay, emotions are gone. Let's think about this shit logically, right? What can I do? Who needs to go? What needs to change? And you're not feeling all the feels about it. You're just doing what's best for you. Queen of Swords. Um, Now, Queen of Swords can also be like, she's a communicator too, but she is kind of known as like icy, like you never know what's coming out of her mouth, but I can promise you it's true. She doesn't hold back her truth. She really doesn't. And she figures a lot of stuff out because she's a thinker, right? She writes it down. I see a journal down here. Hi. Hi, Sloan. I am doing a Q&A, but like, no one's putting any questions up there. So if you have a question, go ahead. This is your time. I'm putting this little time slot in here just for you guys. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I'm just pulling cards and reading a message for whoever needs to hear it today. Then comes this Queen of Wands, which is all about confidence, So do you see the change that's coming on inside of you? Like you're going from really emotional, you're letting it go, you're thinking through logically, and suddenly you're getting like this power. You realize, like, man, I have the power to walk away. I have the power to go to sleep instead of stay up all night. I have the power. I am the I am energy. That's coming in here. And I feel like you're just figuring out. You're going through a transformation. Okay, yeah. Rearranging your thoughts. Because you have a lot of fear back here. And it's about love. It may be about a specific lover, but I feel like you're over it. You're letting it go. You're accepting what it is. Yeah, Sloan, for sure. So, this is what I'm seeing here for this kind of general reading here. There's a big transformation coming on. I feel like I feel like there's fear leaving. I feel like there's self-doubt leaving. I feel like there's worry and anxiety leaving. You're letting it go. It's all these beautiful queen energies that are coming in like one after another after another. You're just walking away from it and kind of becoming whole inside of yourself. Maybe realizing you don't need another person to make you whole, right? So I feel like that's one little message for someone. I hope it makes sense for somebody. It looks really good. I wouldn't mind having that reading coming into all those queens. Could I know about my current business? Tell me, Spirit, about Sloan's business. What kind of business is it? Is it going to be successful? Tell me this story about Sloan's business, Spirit. It looked like Wheel of Fortune tried to flip over with like 100 other cards, so I'm going to say maybe there's a lucky turn of events coming in. Yeah, I think honestly, Sloan, this is really good for you. I feel like, the sun is here, the Nine of Pentacles is here. Whatever you're doing is giving you like this feeling of, I feel like Nine of Pentacles is kind of like Minor Arcana um Emperor. You know what I mean? Like the Emperor who is the I am, the Emperor who um can create whatever he wants, right? This is a card of Nine of Pentacles. It's independence, but it's, you're getting it with your higher self because you're in alignment. You know what I mean? And you're focusing on happiness, right? You're focusing on happiness. Spirit is giving you all the messages about what to do next, where to go next. Yes, I will. Did you write a question? Yep, this is a question and answer, but you gotta, if you can, yeah, write the question down. Okay, so Sloan, I feel like there's some kind of like big change coming in your energy here because of this. Because I feel like you're getting like, Nine of Pentacles is about getting everything you want on your own, like with your higher self. This is a joint effort, but it's your soul and you going the same direction, doing the same thing. Your vibe is changing. You're becoming more happy. What happens when you start to like focus on the happy energy of the sun? The sun is like gratitude. Don't you feel grateful when the sun comes out? Especially if you live somewhere where, you have winter. Like, I remember when it got so fucking cold last year, like way below zero, and the sun would come out, and I would just like sit in front of the window to feel the sun on my face. And like I was saying, like, God, I'm so grateful for the sun. I feel like the sun makes us grateful, and that's what the sun even means in the deck. It's the happy card. Like, this is changing your vibration, temperance. You know what I mean? You're cutting yourself free from any kind of false ideas, any idea of being stuck. You are definitely choosing yourself. And I think that you're sitting here wondering, like, is what I'm doing worth my time? Like, it seems like it's getting off the ground kind of slow. And your higher self is like, this is the way. This is the way. Be patient. It is worth it. Seven of Pentacles. Everything, every minute, every dime you put into this thing is worth it. You know what I mean? Like, it's part of your plan. It's part of your plan because it's a spiritual part. You know what I mean? Like, what's happening to you? Yeah, it's money, sure. Nine of Pentacles, you got what you need. You know what I mean? And even more than what you need. Like, Nine of Pentacles is independent. It's money growing on trees. It's having a business that you just collect the money and everybody else does the work, right? Or something like that. It's like, it's passive income is what Nine of Pentacles is about. And I think that once it starts rolling, you start to feel free. You start to realize what it really means when you do go down the path that you're urged to go down. You know, like the soul is pushing you down. That this feels good. You know, you get that feeling in your stomach, like, yep, this feels good, like the butterflies. You know the good, you know the bad. But what I feel like, it's just changing who you are, and just be patient with it. Like, everything great takes time, including getting to the Nine of Pentacles. That's a spiritual relationship and a spiritual thing. And it's just like, it's your soul showing you, I got you, babe. Like Sonny and Cher. Babe, I got you, babe. I hope that made sense, Sloan. I think you're doing really good. You're doing the right thing. You're on the right road. Okay. Oh, all right. Will my reunion happen with Ayush? And if yes, then when can I expect it to happen? Ayush, will your reunion? Let's ask Angela. Will Tell me if there will be a reunion between Ayush and Mihawk. It's telling me no. There's no reunion. It's a definite no. Would you be able to tell me why I'm feeling the way I am? Aw, Nita. Aw. Oh, you're in South Africa, Sloan. Oh, I have friends over there. I have so many of you guys that are over there watching me. Shout out to South Africa. Joni told me you guys are going through some shit there with the rain, flooding, God. Um, you're welcome, Sloan. The answer is no, Mihawk. I'm so sorry. Pri Priyanshi? Is there a reunion in the relationship? Priyanshi. Is there a reunion for Priyanshi? No, there's not. There's no reunions. You want to know what I think? I think we're in this really big energy, like it's almost like like a cyclone, really. And we're all being kind of like pushed in, gravitationally pulled in to this thing. And it's about closing out cycles, man. It's not about going back to something. It's about new. It's about looking at the things that ended in an honest way. You know what I mean? Like, we've got this Neptune going retrograde, which is very much clarity. So it's like you're clearly understanding a relationship, a situationship, a job, your feelings. You know what I mean? Um, are me and my partner going to be okay financially? Is Anita and her partner going to be okay financially? Spirits, angels, guides. Do I have some love angels with me today? Yay. Archangels, are you here? Ancestors, are you here? All right. People on the other side trying to get through, are you here? Hey, yo, Paul, my boy, are you here? Thank you. I love it when you say you're here. Okay, so I keep stressing and it's giving me a feeling I've never felt. Okay, Sloan, hang on 1 minute. Are me and my partner going to be okay financially? Anita. Spirits, Angels, Guide. Is Anita and her partner going to be okay with money? Yeah, it is. Let me just ask the cards, like, what's going on? Like, what's going to happen, right? So I know finances are hard. I feel like Wheel of Fortune. I also feel like when I split the deck, you got the Four of Pentacles. So, Four of Pentacles is, normally about feeling like, I don't have enough, right? But this Four of Pentacles is about actually tapping in and feeling like something different. It's not about feeling lack, it's about feeling abundance with everything around you. This is about meditating. This is about going outside and tapping in and saying, like, I want to feel it. I want to feel the connection to the birds and the trees and the bunnies and the bees. I want to feel it. And you go seeking for it, right? That's what's going to bring you in something to change. So I feel like, make sure and meditate with your higher self. There's a reason for this. You see, like, you got the King of Pentacles here at the bottom too, along with this. I feel like what this is saying is like when you actually would go in and meditate and feel that connection, every single one of us have this energy. We have this ability. We just got to tap into it, right? It's the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is the story of King Midas. King Midas, everything he touches turns to gold, right? So you have that in you. Like, I feel like you have it in you to change your circumstances, is what all that's saying. What are you thinking about? If you sit around and feel like you're in lack all the time, you're going to bring more lack. You're going to bring more fear. That's not going to help you, honey, Anita. You got to uh, you got to kind of feel the opposite of that. So, like, yeah, I know it's a reality. Money is real, right? But so is a lot of other things. You're abundant in other ways. And sometimes, I mean, like, I feel like we put um, too much emphasis on money itself. This world is abundant. There are just greedy people here, but if you guys don't think that we have enough food and shit here to feed every goddamn person, you're wrong. We do. It's abundant. There's more than enough for everybody. You know what I mean? What mindset are you in? Where are you at in that scheme? You know what I mean? Change your thinking. Start thinking good things. I am powerful. I am abundant. I am love. I am the ruler of my own life. I am abundant. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I know it sounds weird, but try it. It's kind of like manifesting, but it's like what you think about, you bring about. So if you're actually very poor, find other things to be abundant about. Be thankful for everything. Like you're hungry and I don't know, maybe somebody invites you over for dinner and you have a big pot roast. Are you fucking grateful for that? Because if you can be as grateful as you can be, I promise you, you're going to have more pot roast coming in. You know what I mean? Maybe they offer the leftovers. Maybe, who knows? I'm just saying, like, what you think about, you bring about. And Anita, you're stuck in a really shithole place, like in your mind. You've got to change it. I'll tell you what I would do if I were you. I would probably go. I really love trees, so use whatever works for you. But like, going up to a tree, like maybe just snuggling on in. You know what I mean? Put your back against it, your head against it. Put your fucking forehead against it. Tap in. Tap in and get the wisdom. Like, focus on things, on the love that's already here, the abundance that's already there. You know what I mean? Because that's just how I believe, and I believe it's true. It works for me. It's got to work for you. You know? Um, Strychnine, I mean, stop it. I just feel like, I don't even know what to say. If you are going to have a reunion with Sloan, is Sloan having the reunion with whoever it is she's thinking about? Sloan from South Africa. Is she going to have a reunion with the person that she wants to have a reunion with? You are. Yes, you are. Please tell me about my future. You're welcome, Anita. I hope that helped you. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I feel like we all go through hard times, but like, what are you focusing on? If you're focusing on the hard times, I'm going to tell you something, honey. More hard times coming. If you focus on the tree outside that's offering you shade from the 104 degrees, like for here, for me, like it's hot here. I don't know if it's hot where you are, but like it's hot here, and like there's nothing better than the shade, right? Like on a hot sunny day, like take a glass of iced tea and go sit under the tree. That's that's the kind of abundance, right? You need to love that abundance. More abundance will follow. Whatever the happy thing is that's available for you, take it. Take it. Find it first. If you can find it, like if we're grieving or something like that, I feel it's really hard to find it sometimes, but I promise it's there. I promise there's something there. Okay, Sid Harith, please tell me about my future. Okay, let's see what's going on for. We're gonna just call you Sid. Okay, so Sid, hey, thanks you guys for hitting the like button. I want to tell you how to do it with the live. It's the three top little three dots in the right hand corner. If you just touch that, a drop down box will come. Please hit the like button. It helps my channel, and I really need your help. You know, like this is a soul family, and I need your help. So thank you so much for doing that for me. I love you guys. So Sid, here we go. Sid. Okay. Okay, so there's some kind of a transformation happening inside of you. I feel like something good coming in. Six of Wands. This could be fame, it could be fortune, it could be an opportunity to perform. It could just be winning. I mean, sometimes when I look at the Six of Wands, like it is about people looking at you and going, yay, yay, Sid, right? But it could also be, I feel like the spiritual realm too. I mean, I know no one else reads it like that, but I feel so much spiritual energy in this card because isn't that what our life is about? Is spiritual experience. It is. It's our soul having an experience through our body. And I feel like what's happening is the whole spirit realm kind of watching you pull it off, which is beautiful. So I feel like there's something really big transforming inside of you. We'll clarify and see that is, but I feel like it could be about King of Wands, which if that's you, it's about being powerful and courageous and like knowing who you are on the planet. You know what I mean? Like you know that you have these special powers, like right? That's what the King of Wands is. Like creating things, making shit happen. They're not scared of nothing. They're not scared of nothing. They're sexy, they're powerful, they're positive about themselves. They feel great. They're confident. That's the word. You're welcome, Anita. I appreciate you too. Thanks for coming. I love you. Okay, so you know what it's saying? Like, I don't know. Like, this could be about a love situation because you got a match here. Like two, you got a king, queen of wands coming in. And it looks to me like it's a wish fulfillment. That could be what the success is about. I'm not sure. I feel like, yeah, this is like a whole new world. It's a new beginning. It's love, 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 love. Um, and it's about two of wands. So you have a choice here. Don't forget to tap into your higher self. This is about love. It is. It's about a love offer coming in. It's going to change your life. But I feel like you're also going through a lot of like major lessons. You know, you got the death card, which is a major arcana. You got the star card, which is about healing and it's also about wish fulfillment. Then you got the hanged man card, which is about like getting a new perspective on things. The world card, ending fucked up cycles and walking through a brand new goddamn cycle, soul leading the way, you know, soul going like, this is our next direction. Your heart is wide open here. So I don't know, but it looks, this is beautiful. I'm going to clarify and see what this new perspective is, because sometimes this is like a changed idea, you know, like you used to believe one way and the hanged man shows you getting an enlightenment. Okay, so it's about regret, it's about holding something back, it's about, yeah, it's about disharmony and triggers and conflicts. I think you're getting um a new view of yourself, you know. And remember what I was just talking about, like right before I started reading for you, I was talking about, you know, like noticing the shit that's around you and being grateful for it. It's a game changer, guys. A game changer. I just saw something the other day, and I don't even know who it was, but it said, like, have you ever stayed grateful in the shitty moment? In the shittiest of shitty moment, can you be grateful? What did it say? Can you find the message in the mess? Can you find the message in the mess? Um, and I kind of feel like staying grateful is part of it, right? And I think that might be maybe the big game changer for you, you know, like kind of what I was saying to Anita, like staying present, you know, staying in the moment, being grateful for everything, even if it's a fucking piece of bread with butter, you know what I mean? Like, be grateful that you got the bread, you know? I mean, just stay there, stay in it. Watch the sunset, watch the sunrise, you know? Walk around outside and look at the flowers, like, watch them unfold. Have you ever done that? Something amazing about that, and how it makes, well, for me, feel. I love everything nature, right? But I feel like the truth is coming out. If you're open to receive, there's a lot going on here. This right here could be a very big reunion. And now, reunion, do I mean this is someone that you were with like 10 minutes ago? Maybe. But it could be somebody that you haven't met, but you have some kind of soul relationship. And that is a trippy, cool kind of relationship, because you know there's something. I mean, it's enough to drive a fucking person crazy if you get, you know what I mean? Honestly, because you just feel all this stuff and you're like, where is this coming from? Is this so not me? The only reason I know that is because I've felt it, I've gone through it. And it's very confusing and it's beautiful. You don't even know. You feel like the winner. You know what I mean? You're like, oh my God, I found it. And sometimes, you know, like, I don't know. So, anyway, I feel like you do have some kind of reunion coming in. It is a soul friend. They do match your vibe. It is your wish fulfillment, and it is going to change your life. It's going to blast open your heart in a way that you haven't felt before, ever. And it just changes you. And I think like what you're learning from all this, like what is the message? What is the lesson? It's to trust your higher self and and then just go in that direction, because that's what's happening here. Like you're going through the transformation here, and you're letting go of the false beliefs, you know, like it's all right here, right, with the hanged man and the death. So it's kind of a big deal, you know. It might feel like a storm. Don't feel alone in this. I know it's like, it looks like a treacherous road, you know, like a treacherous kind of situation, you know, like it looks like it could be scary for the human. Don't forget who's running the show here. It's your soul. So let that happen. Let your human feel whatever it wants to feel, but not act on it. Have the human observe its own feelings. Okay, I don't know where that came from, but that's the message I got for you. I hope it makes sense, Sid. I know that was kind of long, but you know, Spirit always has plenty to say. I feel like, honestly, Sid, too, like the center of your reading is wish fulfillment, and healing. And, um, and so, I don't know. I just feel like there's something really amazing changing in your life, and it's gonna feel like something you've never felt before. And it's planned by your soul. And so the human's going to be kind of shocked by this feeling, but they want to feel it. It's a feeling of recognition of a soul friend. It's a feeling of passion. It's a feeling of, oh my God, this person owns my heart, and I don't know why. You know, that's what I feel like for you, Sid. Puspanje. Give divine guidance for my love life. Well, let's look at this lovers deck. This is kind of a fun little deck. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, but we'll see. Tell me about Puspanje. What are we going to call you? I don't know how to say your name. Jelly? Puspanjali? Jelly. We'll call you Jelly, okay? I don't know. Like Angelina Jolie, right? Okay. All right. It looks like there's a heartbreak and there was a breakup. It looks like this has kind of shattered you. This is, I think, in the past, or maybe you're going through it now. This is a twin flame card, and I take them out of all my decks, which I'm gonna do right now. I didn't know there was one in here, but it is a divine connection, is what I feel like. Like maybe I should just cover up the twin. I just don't want to put out the idea that anybody should tolerate fucked up behavior. Like, I don't even like the whole what people call twin flame. I'm gonna take it out. Yeah, I don't want it there. But it's there if you're feeling like that. That you have one, right? I feel like you're having a spiritual awakening and kind of new hope after the breakup here. There could be an opportunity to have a one night stand, and you might be able to release this person from the past. So I don't know, you're gonna take them up on it, but it looks like it could be good for you. Like, or maybe you just get with this person one more time and you get to actually say, okay, I love you. Here's what you say: I'm magic, you're magic, we're magic, this is magic. See you later, peace out. That's kind of what I feel like. Like if you're dealing with someone who broke your heart, I feel like you get one more chance with them, but it's really not to recalibrate. It's for you to recalibrate, but it's really to release it, release it completely. You're saying goodbye. Um, And I think after that comes this inner peace and the spiritual awakening. So I don't know if this is another person that you're just having a hook. Some opportunity where you're going to be able to release this, and I don't know. It says one night stand hookup. So I don't know if you get to meet somebody and have sex with them one time, and they're like, okay, I'm ready to move forward. I'm going to leave this old shit behind. This new thing is pretty good. Maybe it's that, right? I don't know, but I feel like here comes the peace and the spiritual awakening, like, because you're releasing this last person, the forever breakup. You're like, fuck it, done. Yep, over it. Okay, so let's see. So I feel like if you get the chance to have a one night stand with someone, do it, is what the cards are saying. You're gonna do it, is what it's saying. I feel like there's a new love coming in after this spiritual awakening and you find this peace. The reason that it's waiting until after you find this peace is because you got to be vibing somewhere different. If you're in this shattered, heartbroken energy, what do you think you're going to attract? Well, a one night stand. But like once you like kind of let go of this past person, I feel like you know, it's that exhale. I'm over it. I'm at peace. I'm one with the universe. You're like really having this spiritual awakening. Your heart opens. You start feeling like all this love stuff, and you're like, I'm ready. like maybe you're just okay with where you're at, right? Because I kind of feel like once we get to the place where we don't really feel like we gotta have someone, you know what I'm saying? You know, that desperation, like I'm nobody if I don't have somebody. I think that's leaving you. You're feeling at peace all alone. There's only one person in that pool, and it's you. So there's this time of spiritual awakening and peace coming over you. And then I feel like you get all this love coming in, this renewed hope. But it's really like soul level love, like you loving yourself, people that have things in common with you, like going like, God, you're cool. I dig you, man. You're finding people that are more like you, you know, because you're not all in this upheaval of the breakups. There's a big change coming in for you, is what I feel like. And I think it's pretty good. Let's talk some more about this new love. Tell me about the new love. Clarify the new love. Um, okay. Evidently, you are not finished. Maybe with someone in the past because it's saying there's unfinished business and the snake card. You're not done with this person? You might have another chance with this person, like from the past. It's not what it looks like it says. Somebody's keeping tabs on you. It's a divine masculine. It's a divine energy that's keeping tabs on you. Okay, so what's going on with this past love thing? Somebody's non-committal. But somebody coming back saying like, I want a reconciliation. Spirit is saying, watch your back, babe. Don't trust this fucking energy it's this broke up person coming back in. Hang on to this peace is what I feel like. Stay there because like you're getting all these really great vibes, really great feelings. This toxic person is coming in and they're going like, let's reconnect. You're in divine feminine energy now. You love yourself. You don't settle. You don't beg. And you're actually kind of like, who are you again? Because you're not the old person that you were. This person's coming in and they're saying like, you know, and you're going like, you know what? You already had your chance. Like I found my bliss here. I'm in divine feminine energy. You're going to reject this person from the past. You are. I do, you know, like, so with that one night stand card, it could be saying like, you get the chance, but you say no. That could be powerful too. You know, somebody from the past, like wanting to last boom boom, you know, and your guy going, I'm the divine feminine now. I'm at peace. I love myself more than that. That's what I think is going on. I think, and that's your advice. Stay the fuck away from that past person. Stay away from them. Spirit is saying it. Go away. Don't do it. Ugh, I hope that made sense. My family, Anita, my family disowned me because I decided to go outside my culture to be with someone I loved. Will I ever be able to be accepted in the family again at some point? Oh my God. Anita. Ah, what a chore, huh? Well, there's a fucking lesson all by itself. So you chose yourself. You did. You chose what you thought was best for you, Two of Wands. And you sacrificed even your family. I mean, like, hey, Spirit, can you tell me the story of this? Can we tell her the story? Can we give her some Anita? Can we help her with this story? Okay. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to see what deck you want to use. Is it this one? How about Cosmic Insights? How about Lenormand? Yeah? Okay. Okay. So they want to use the Lenormand for this question, Anita. tell me what I need to know. Tell me what she needs to know about this family situation. Like, what's gonna happen? Where is she finding her strength? What's going on? Thank you, Spirit. I just feel like shit like this is so sad. It happens in religions too, you know, where like someone will say like, you know, I just don't believe this anymore. I'm gonna walk a different direction, and then the whole family fucking leaves. You know, they stop talking. You lose all of it, and it's a really hard thing. It's hard. Coffin card, fish card, child card, heart card. So let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of sadness in this, but Spirit is saying, like, dude, you're gonna have a big transformation. I feel like this situation, Anita, could really cause, like, you could let this sadness get out of control here about your family. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to, like, maybe tap into a higher self. You know, talk to angels, guides, ancestors, whoever it is that you connect with. Um, or whatever it is that you connect with, right? I feel like there's a lot of really bad sadness, but something big inside of you changing. I feel like I feel like there's abundance coming for you. Um, Wealth and fish. It's like happiness. You know, you could even start your own business here or something like that. Um, I was. Are you gonna have a baby? Or Spirit is saying like enjoy the freedom that you feel without the binds of the culture. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what culture you're talking about, but I feel like the general culture is very patriarchal, man dominated society. And I mean, I kind of feel lucky where I live because we are a lot more free than other places about that. You know, we have freedom as women here, and we're okay if we live on our own and take care of our own family. Like, no one looks down on us or anything. Um, we're not treated equally, but we have freedoms that a lot of other cultures don't have, a lot of other countries don't have for women yet. So I feel like that's what this could be like. Like there is a sense of freedom without the constraints of religion or the culture, right? And I feel like there's a lot of love and affection and excitement, right? So focus on those kind of things. Like I do see the transformation. Like you're going through sadness, but there's other stuff coming in that's gonna like change it. Like maybe wealth, abundance, or maybe you're just noticing abundance around you, right? I feel like also like this innocent, childlike, oh my God, I'm free. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. Like it's that kind of energy, you know, like breaking the chains of you know, patriarchy is what patriarchy I feel like. But we all are facing that. It's fucking ridiculous that we're there, but there is inequality, but I feel like you kind of broke through it. And I think you should be like I think that was part of your plan, part of your soul journey, like you finding this freedom on your own. I do feel like you're you know like you got this loyalty sense over here, and I think that's why it bothers you. And who wants to not have contact with their family? No one. I mean, everybody wants to stay in contact with their family no matter who they are. They kind of have this, we're connected, you know? But shit happens sometimes, but I see you being still loyal here. But Spirit is saying, like, dude, we're going to bring in some more friendships. We're going to bring in soul family. We're going to attract soul family that's going to be abundant and fun and loving, showing you affection and love that you've never had before. And this could be talking about your mate, or it could be talking about, you know, people, just like finding a soul tribe. So I think it doesn't tell me that your friends are coming or that your family's coming back. But I feel like here, this dog card, it could be implying it. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what they're saying, no matter how much they're acting like you're dead to them. I don't know if it's a religious thing, but that's what religion does. You're dead to me. But they're still loyal. They still want to be with you. They still love you, right? And I feel like energetically, they support you. So I think that's an important message, and I hope that that makes sense for you. Um, I don't know if they're ever gonna like accept what happened. It depends on how, anchored they are in it, and it kind of depends on their own choice. Are they gonna choose to stay in that, or are they, gonna move forward with the rest of the world? I don't know. Um, okay, Carolina. Does the Aquarius in my life have romantic feelings for me? That's a good question. Let's ask the pendulum, since it's a yes or no. It's easy to do yes or no with the pendulum. It's a little harder to try and tell this story with the cards for yes or no. Okay. So, hello, Spirit. Are we tapping into Carolina Tambalina? Tambolini? So, does the Aquarius in my life have romantic feelings for me, Virgo? Well, that's a positive yes. That's a total yes answer. Yeah, they do. Can I get success, Sid? Is Sid ever going to be successful? I guess you can get success if you want it. I don't know if you really listen to my readings. It's up to you. Are you going to step up? Are you going to make yourself successful, Sid? I mean, that Emperor energy is out there for everybody. It's the action card. It's the I am card. And we're all being pushed for it right now. So it's about not being afraid to do something new. It's about doing things you've never done before. It's about just like, I have an idea and I'm going to make it happen. I'm not going to answer the question because it's yes, you can, but it's up to you. You get to decide that, man. Are you going to decide it? Or are you there yet? Like sometimes we have to go through more stuff, right? You can get a lot of success in life, but you gotta make it happen, man. It's not like it happens. You gotta walk toward it. So, hey, love you, Dan. Will I get government MBBS college this year? Will I get government? I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Spirit, do you know what he's talking about? Nick Ray is talking about me. Spirit's like, no, I don't. No, I just need to get still. I'm sorry. It's hard to get still sometimes. I'm not laughing or anything. Okay. So, will Niharika get a government MBBS college this year? Yes or no? It says yes. How are you? Good, I'm good. Free Palestine. Everybody should be free, babe. Yeah, I'll give you a shout out. Free everybody. We should all be free. We should not be under nuclear threat. You guys, we can change this shit if we want. We gotta just stick in there with our mind. If all of our minds at the same time are creating peace and love, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get peace and love. It's not about warring with people. It's about putting down the weapons and just leading with our heart. You know? Everybody deserves to be free. Every fucking buddy. You're welcome. Love you guys. Will I get good college? Tushti. Is Tushti gonna get some good college? Yeah, you are. Okay. Whoops. I somehow lost you guys. Well, it looks to me like that is the end of questions. Any more questions? I'll give you guys another minute. I think I've answered every question. I want a message specifically for Dan. Dan the man. Dan, my buddy that comes on all the time. Dan. What does Dan need to know right now? Dan. Dano. You're welcome. Oh, I love you, honey. Dan, I feel like there's something in your life that you've been worried about, or you want to do something, and it's like you feel like you're banging your head against a wall. It's saying it's time for you to move on. Um, Maybe you're going on some kind of vacation. I feel like there's someone that's influential in your life that's an air sign, or there's some truth coming in from an air sign, Dan. Hi. I feel like there might be somebody that kind of likes you, or they're spying on you, they want something from you. Might be somebody that's kind of far away, or they're emotionally distanced. This could be the thing that you need to let go of. Like it's like someone, I don't know, watching you. Something like that. Maybe somebody from your past. I don't know. That's weird, Dan. Okay, and then it says something like maybe there's moving. Maybe you're moving. It says change of residence. And I feel like you've been going through kind of a hard time, and it's saying like be patient because it's not going to be very long and things are really changing in your favor. That's what those cards are saying to me, Dan. I hope it makes sense. I love you, man. Let's see. Anita, I appreciate you so much, and I'm really glad that it moved you. I'm glad your heart was moved. That's the whole point of this whole channel. It's kind of like get people tuned back into their higher self, because that's the real purpose here. Our human gets so scared and stuff, but don't forget about this powerhouse soul that we have that can make any fucking thing happen if we tap into it. It's just that our human being is so scared sometimes, and that kind of overrules it. And the soul just kind of kicks back and lets it all happen. But I kind of feel like, when we figure out there's this soul and we can kind of change our own, our thoughts. We can change where we're going. We can change what we're attracting. And our higher self knows all of it. And so it's a matter of like actually just tapping in and trusting it. So let's see, Damini. Should we consider marriage proposal for my brother Navneet from Muskin Seth? The answer is no. The answer is no. A hard no. Do not consider it. I don't know why. It doesn't say. Let me see if I can see why. Because there's more growth that needs to happen for somebody. Like I feel like somebody is in like I don't know if there's like youth involved, like somebody's too young, maybe they need more experience. I don't know, something like that. I think there's someone better. And I feel like somebody needs to, when they're considering marriage, you have to also consider like really what's that look like? Who's this person? What are they going to treat the person like? I don't know where you're from, but I know some places do have like arranged marriages, and then you don't really know what's happening or what you're getting into at all. You know what I mean? And I feel like I saw some cards of like domination, like somebody being like cruel in a way. One person being cruel or overlording over the other person. And I feel like that's how come it's scary to like have an arranged marriage. You know what I mean? Like you need to meet them, you need to hang out with them, you need to be in their physical company so that you can feel their vibration. I don't think marriage should be left up to other people to decide. It's between the two people that are wanting to get married. Well, do they match? Do they like each other? Do they have anything in common? You know, like if you have one, let's say you have this sweet young girl, then maybe she's really young and maybe she's passionate and funny and skipping and hopping and jumping and living her life. And I'm thinking of all my grandchildren and how young and free and beautiful they are. And like, I can't even imagine taking on the role of choosing someone for them. Like, I would never do that. They know what feels right. I don't. I don't know how their heart's feeling. I think it's fucked up. That's really what I think. And I'm sorry if that like throws you off or something. I just feel like, the choice in marriage belongs to us. I don't know if you guys watch Bridgerton, but whoa, baby. Like, what are we learning on that show? We are definitely learning that we come from patriarchy and where women don't even have a goddamn say so in their life, and it's not fair. We deserve to be free. We deserve to be single if we want. We don't need somebody to define who we are. I feel like I wish we could get over that shit, as a society, as a world. You just relieved me because I was so tense and seeking answers, and I just scrolled and came on your. Oh, good. So you're in. Oh, so you feel the same way. I feel like no, don't do it. Don't support that. Um, yeah. But I feel like also at the same time, like, is it up to you to support it? Is it up for you to decide? I really do think it doesn't have anything to do with anyone else. It's really about the two people getting married. The end. And if they can't meet and like get to know each other, how are they gonna know? I mean, like I hear about arranged marriages over here all the time, and mostly like the men order in people, like they look at them online, like from the Philippines a lot, and then they bring over these people, these women or whatever, and they are always beautiful and they're attentive and all of that. But I mean, you're just like opening the way for some asshole guy who can't find somebody to like buy a wife, and then what? And then she gets to be stuck with some fucker? I don't know. I don't know about it. I don't like any of it. I feel like kind of like I think you should date and talk on the phone and and go places and see how they interact with other people. Like, man, go out to eat with someone. Big red flag, someone who's mean to the waitress. No thanks. That's not a person for me. If they're mean to the waitress, I spent my whole life being a waitress. Right? So you know what I'm saying? Like, wow, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like the concept of arranged marriage at all, but it happens all the time, and mail order bride the stuff happens, and human trafficking happens, and it's gross, isn't it? Isn't it gross how we treat each other and view each other? Not all of us, but like some people, like there's still that gross stuff going on. How can you just sleep with a stranger? It just scares the shit out of me. You mean like on the wedding night? That'd be weird, wouldn't it? Or like, what if way back in the old days when the bride would come in and you couldn't see her face? Like the groom doesn't even know what the person looks like. I mean, you don't even know if you're attracted. You don't know. Like what a weird like past we have of, and I'm so glad we're moving out of it. Like maybe by, honestly, I feel like in, 20 more years, I don't even know if marriage will be a thing. I think people will just fall in love and be together. Yeah, it totally is. I think I would hate that. I would hate not knowing. And then spending the rest of your life, like, what if they're mean? What if they're a bucker? What if they hate you? And here you are, you came all the way across from other side of the world, and you got some asshole who can't find a wife because they're an asshole. And now you're stuck with them because you thought it was going to be better. It's sad. It's super sad to me. So we should all get on here and talk about Bridgerton. Have you guys watched that on Netflix? Fuck. Wow. You just don't know anything about the person, and boom, you're bound to have kids with them. Oh God, right? Yuck. And yeah, you hate the person. And then the whole sex thing too, like, it's one of those things where you close your eyes really tight. I don't want to look. I don't want to see. Oh, yuck. Okay. Well, I think I have answered everybody's question. I sure love you guys. Yeah, it is gross. It is gross. And it'd be hard too. Like, how do you even feel about your kids when they turn out and they look just like that person? Or maybe you're 15 years old from another country or 18 years old from another country. You come over here and it's like a 60-year-old dude. What do you do with that? You know for a fact there's no attraction in that for the girl. Fuck that. Okay, so now that we've talked about arranged marriages to death and patriarchy. All right, I'm gonna go, you guys. I love you so much. I hope everything goes groovy for you today. Let's see how it's gonna go for you guys. It's a day of surrender. It's a day of emotions. It's a day of love. So it's saying like just, something unexpected could happen. You might have like someone coming in that you weren't expecting. Chariot card. Maybe you're gonna get a new car. Maybe you're gonna go on a trip. I'm not sure. But I feel like it's a new opportunity. It's a soul opportunity, and soul is saying like, come on, let's go. Let's go. So I feel like it's an adventuring kind of day. So good luck with that. On a serious note, you're welcome. I really, really appreciate your questions and your being here too. I love you guys. Have a great day.